And welcome once again to Community Viewpoint. I'm John Pollock, your host once again for this segment. With us this week we have Marcia Savage. Good afternoon. Marcia is from the griefshare.org, and if you want some backup for what we'll be talking about today, this past week on, was it Wednesday's newspaper? The Pahrump
It was in Fridays, I believe, yes.
You could find out everything we're talking about today, but since you're watching us right now, we're going to explain to you what GriefShare is all about. Okay.
GriefShare came to Pahrump from a fellow named Pete that lost his wife in January of 2015, and his daughter lived in Henderson, Nevada, and she found a GriefShare group for him, and he attended it, and he was so impressed with this program that he wanted to start it up in Pahrump. And it took, I think he began in July of 2015, this group called GriefShare, and it was hosted at Central Valley Baptist Church off South Blag. And Pete did a wonderful job. The program itself is a 13-week program, and each week we have a video, about 30 minutes that we show, and then we have a discussion about what we saw in the video, and we also have a workbook that goes along with each one. And after the 13 weeks, we show a one-time program called Loss of a Spouse. And this one is to kind of bring in new people just to show them what the program is about. And again, we show a video about 30 minutes, we have a discussion, and we also use the workbook with that. And the 14th week after, we have a celebration of life. And this is kind of like just a get-together. Pete started us up with music and a potluck, so it was kind of just an easy, informal get-together at the end of the session. And of course, anyone is welcome to repeat the 13-week session as many times as they feel they need it. We do 3 13-week sessions in a year. A lot of places that offer GriefShare only do one session, 13 weeks, and then they take time off. But we've been very fortunate that we've had enough leaders, we call them facilitators, that will help lead and guide the program. So it's been very successful for us.
We do have a lot of elderly people in town and a lot of people that are losing their spouses.
Yes, a lot of retirees here. So
what is your attendance a lot of at these meetings? They fluctuate?
They fluctuate, yeah. We can get anywhere from 7 to 20 at one time.
Oh my goodness.
We started out on Saturdays, and our Saturdays were getting so busy we would have 20 plus people. So we started another one on Monday evenings, actually from 3 until 5 p.m. And I have a facilitator that does that one. But people can go to both. They show the same video on Monday at 3 o'clock as they do on Saturday at 1. So, but just in case people miss a week and want to catch up, they're able to do that too.
So where this is, really quick, I took a picture of the banner out in front of the church. And this is at, what did I say it was,
3170 South Blag.
It's on the west side of the street, and the second, oh, there it is, over there. The GriefShare is on the bottom of that.
Underneath,
yes.
It's on the corner of Lexus and Blag, so actually it's between Calvada and Gamebird, so it's not that hard to find. We have 3 white crosses now that are out in front of the property.
Oh, that's true, yes.
And you just turn the corner there and pull in. We have 3 separate buildings. We have a house, we have a fellowship hall where our meetings are held, is right at the fellowship hall. And then the next building is our sanctuary for Sunday service.
And what building is this?
The
hall?
Fellowship Hall. And it's
The first building, second building?
It's kind of like the first building in the parking lot.
Okay, so if somebody goes there for the first time, they know what they're looking for.
Yeah, they have to make sure they turn the corner. You go around the house, because the house was our main address. And so there's a mailbox, but once you turn there, you'll see the parking lot and the two buildings. And there is a sign on the building there, Fellowship Hall.
Oh, okay.
So
you're starting another group. It'll be before this gets broadcast, I think this weekend, or?
it'll be in July.
Or July, is it?
July 7th is the Monday one,
Oh,
3
okay.
to 5. And then July 11th, I believe it's 11th, 12th, that Saturday is 1 to 3. And we'll start out again with sessions, the first session, a 30-minute video, so.
So they have time to call in.
Yes,
Oh.
yes.
I did something right for a change.
We had the loss of a spouse. Actually, Monday was one already, but this Saturday is the second viewing of it. And then the next Saturday, we have a celebration of life, where I mentioned we just have a gathering for everyone that did go through the program to get together and enjoy a meal together. So
So the loss of the spouse, tell me about that a little bit. Is it like holding hands, or is it something like, I don't know what that would be like.
okay, it's a separate workbook. It's a little bit smaller, about this, about $5 for the workbook. Our regular one with the 13 weeks, we usually charge $20 for that book. But the church is our sponsor. If people cannot come up with it, we pay it for them. So
Very good.
But Loss of a Spouse is, again, just a short video, and we discuss the material that's in the video, and then they have a workbook, so they can take that home and even go over all the questions and the things that we talked about. So,
Okay.
yeah.
So we have in front of us the sessions here. These are the 13 weeks.
The 13 weeks, yeah.
So we have a little time. Did you want to go over some of the things that?
Yeah, the first one is just called Is This Normal? So many people that are in grief, the depression sets in and they sleep a lot and they have no energy. These are all very normal things that come along with grief. And I have found that once these people who do attend our sessions, they don't feel so alone. They know that they didn't go through something all by themselves.
Very good.
And it's good for them to know how these other people got through their grief journey. So
Yes, the group would help. in
it
that.
does. And that's where the discussion comes in. And of course, when people first come, they're very raw. And it's very hard to talk about their loved one. And the tears do come, but we make sure every week there's tissues on our tables for them. So, and we do help guide them through it. And after a few sessions, they realize that they can trust this group.
Mm-hmm.
And one of our main guidelines is confidentiality. Whatever we talk about in the group stays right there in the group. So it's a safe place. Sometimes we refer to some of them that it's like an ER. Our doors are always open for anyone to step in and join at any time.
Anytime, okay.
Any of these sessions, they're all separate. So it doesn't matter what time you join or start, you'll still have an opportunity to see it again. So.
Oh, interesting. Anything else that pops into your mind that's blaring during
Well,
the
it's
13
just
weeks?
been very successful. I've had some people that have, actually one of my facilitators has been with me for 9 years.
Wow.
And I've been in it for 10 years now. I lost my second husband in July of 2015. And so I've had many losses, and I just felt the Lord was leading me to do a little bit more and share in my grief. And this program was just the perfect thing, because It's all set up. All I actually do as a leader is just start the meeting. It's a non-denominational group. We just start the meeting with prayer. And, you know, there is some scriptures in the videos and in the study, but it's not a requirement. So,
Good.
but it
And a
seemed,
non-political
yes,
attitude. Oh my goodness.
non-political,
Oh
yes,
my goodness.
yes. But most people that have gone through it, like the ones that are with me this many years, they too feel that their mission in life is to share this with other people that are grieving and get them through their journey.
Now, do you have graduates come back from time to time?
Yes,
sit?
we do. We call them alumni, just like
okay.
everything
How
else.
sweet.
Yeah, I do try to hand out a certificate after they've at least been through the 13 weeks. And that's when we do the celebration. And it's kind of like a gathering, like I said. We enjoy a potluck and just spend the afternoon fellowshipping. So.
Very worthwhile item that you're doing. It's needed for a lot of us, because some of us will just sit in a corner and grieve by themselves, waste away to nothing, not take their medication, take too much medication. So it's best to have someone else to talk about.
Yeah, and it really opens them up because they come and they think they're the only one going through this. Although each and every one of our losses is unique, there's still a lot of similarities. And
Understandable, yes.
yeah, so that's how we get them through it, is by letting them know they're not alone. And as I mentioned, the first video is this normal? You know, yes, there's a lot of symptoms in grief that you have to go through in order to get through to the other side. So.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by and
Yes.
sending this out to the people out there and sharing it with them. We've had people from Grief Share here before, and I don't know if I'll be around much longer, but hopefully you'll be here again sometime.
I would enjoy that.
All right. Thank you very much for coming, and thank you for watching.
You're welcome.
And my cell phone came on.